United States President Donald Trump announced aboard Air Force One that he will sign a landmark peace agreement between Thailand and Cambodia. Upon his arrival in Malaysia, the signing is scheduled to take place on the sidelines of the Asian Summit 2025 with Thailand's Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul and Cambodian officials in attendance. The deal follows a ceasefire mediated by Malaysia in July 2025 aimed at resolving a 5-day border conflict between the two nations. Trump, who brokered the agreement, expressed pride in the diplomatic breakthrough and offered condolences to the people of Thailand following the death of the Queen Mother.
Comprehensive.
In a related development, Trump has said he would like China's help in persuading Russia to end the war in Ukraine. The comments reflect his growing frustration with Moscow after months of unsuccessful efforts to broker a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. On his way to Malaysia, President Trump met with the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and Qatar's Prime Minister aboard the Air Force One during a refueling stop. Trump praised the Emir, calling him one of the great rulers of the world, and thanked both leaders for their work in promoting peace in the Middle East. Cooperation on economic growth, environmental goals, and regional stability. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump is set to witness the signing of a peace agreement between Thailand and Cambodia. The deal comes after deadly border clashes in July, the worst fighting between the two neighbors in decades. That left more than 40 people dead and displaced some 300,000 others. A ceasefire brokered in part by President Trump after 5 days of intense battles has held despite ongoing accusations of truce violations from both sides. President Trump's participation at the summit forms part of his wider Asia tour. His first visit to the region is this term, where he is expected to pursue new investment opportunities and peace initiatives before a face-to-face meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
I think a complete deal. I want our farmers to be taken care of, and he wants things also. We're going to be talking about fentanyl, of course. Fentanyl is killing a lot of people. It comes from China, and we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about a lot of things. I think we have a really good chance of making a very comprehensive deal.
In a related development, Trump has said he would like China's help in persuading Russia to end the war in Ukraine. The comments reflect his growing frustration with Moscow after months of unsuccessful efforts to broker a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. On his way to Malaysia, President Trump met with the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and Qatar's Prime Minister aboard the Air Force One during a refueling stop.
U.S. President Donald Trump made a lively entrance at the Asian Summit